That's you as an individual.
Why you stop?
We grow because of our differences, not because of our similarities.
So that's a good point. This last question came out of linking 2 or 3 different ones.
Yes.
This last question has evolved from the kind of questions we were raising.
Yeah, we are asking, what do we have to offer?
Have we morphed to a better question? Why do we want more members? Why do we want or need more members? Is that a better question?
Yeah.
I'm seeking 3 questions that I can take
So we
away.
finish with 3 questions.
Right, and as a VP of membership, it will help me to start focusing on what kinds of information, what kind of places to go to, what do I look for in other clubs, what are they doing? That would answer that question that is rising because our club says this
So
is.
you're not looking for our advice on how to find members. You just want our advice on the question you need to ask yourself.
So this is the point of this box. If we sat here for half an hour just pumping out answers, we would still be in the same box.
Yeah.
We've just asked ourselves a whole bunch of questions and we're going down the value path. The path that's hidden, it's lurking, it's what drew us here, and it's what we're hoping people will be attracted to as well. That's so obvious.
I'm getting the feeling with 3 questions is, what do I as a member want? What do they as a Joe public want? And what does the club want? To me, that's the 3 questions.
So there's a perspective piece to this now, right? It's a different question from the perspective of 3 positions. So in the professor's book, he talks about observing the world in order to answer the questions that you've got now that you've asked. To go out and network with other people who are doing it or who may know some answers, and to start asking those questions that we've formulated and seeing what comes back through the conversations with them. Maybe you end up with more questions, not the right answers yet, and then it comes back to the group to have that discussion. Or the third is to actually experiment, to actually do something, almost prototype right away, try it out as an answer to one of the questions, just to see what happens. It's sort of like a trial and error, an experimentation to see, is there some kind of an effect? So one of them might be, sending out an email. So somebody suggested months ago that we find out who gets their CCs and send out a canned email that says, we want you. Now that you've got your CC.
What questions do you have that you wanted to have answered by coming to a meeting?
I followed my gut feeling. This is the right
But
one.
you must have had some questions. Do I like it? Do I like people?
It's based on my observation.
So my question was the quality of evaluation sufficiently high enough to entice me to join?
So you had some criteria, you had your own criteria.
I followed and
Canned answer, or is this telling us there's more than one answer? Our club is actually more than just the perfect answer. So what the professor's saying is that all the key innovators that they studied, and they did massive interviews with hundreds of American leaders, and they're mostly American, is that they have a keen sense of asking questions. And they don't just ask questions to themselves, they actually go out, they network with people. So the question is, this question process is what they're saying we need to do to get away from the, wrap it up and say that I will come back in my next project, I'm not sure what that date's going to be, but my next project will be to actually start looking at the solutions. And I will take these questions and I will take the top 3 or 4 and I will formulate some research around that body of information. And I'll share with you what those questions and what those avenues are that lead me towards options. And we may come back and then be able to do a regular standard brainstorm as to the ideas that we come up with. To Carlos's point, if we want more members, we may need to understand what their needs are, and then all of a sudden we're doing a brainstorm and making a list what needs do people have when they want to come and join in the dance club? But that's not where we started today.
Yeah, so it's safe to assume that coffee's a mood tonight.
I'm that note, before I have to say anything else, thank you for your attention.